2K Sports. Kevin Harlan, Clark Kellogg, and Steve Kerr here with you, alongside Doris Burke from the sidelines. Looking at the last game for the Cleveland Cavaliers, it was a win against the Bulls in Chicago.
And they drew so many fouls in that game, guys. That was one area that really stood out when you watched it.
Yeah, guys, to me, that was just a case of lack of discipline on the other side. And I can't say any more than that on it.
And the Clippers starting five. CP3 and Jamal Crawford make the backcourt. Blake Griffin down low and DeAndre Jordan. And it's Barnes in the small forward. And there's the pass to Jordan. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
You know, there have been talk of the Clippers trading DeAndre Jordan for Kevin Garnett 2 summers ago. The Clippers have to be happy they didn't make that trade. Sometimes the best trades are the ones that aren't made. KG's still getting it done, but Jordan is going to be their center for a long time.
Waiters passes to James. And it's good.
Well, some weak defensive coverage there, and I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
The shot's good from Paul.
You can't give him that shot. I mean, a few open looks are all it takes, and he can really get rolling.
Here's Love. No good off the front iron.
He operates pretty well in traffic, guys, but that was a tough play to finish off.
Paul with the ball, and it's Waiters picking him up. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. The drive by James. He dishes it to Waiters. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. Absolutely, Clark. No one in his airspace on that dunk.
Yeah, but come on, Kevin. The defense can't let that happen.
I hope they let it happen more. It's fun to watch that guy fly.
Just a gift, 2 points they gave up. That's awful.
And he gets it to go.
Boy, what a great job making good on the second opportunity. He stayed with that play from start to finish. The Clippers started out as a good team last year, but they never seemed to be content with what they had. They added vet after vet as the season progressed and really made some nice additions. Well, I doubt that was the plan there on that trip, guys, but they did get the shot to go.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
Well, that's part of what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
The drive by James. LeBron sets the screen for Love. And James throws it down.
You know, there aren't many guys like him, players who can accelerate to the rim and finish with a flourish more often than not.
Clippers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And the Clippers' depth was a big help for him in the first round as the bench provided, I thought, Clark, a good punch for him against the Golden State Warriors.
You know, that's true, but they just didn't have enough in the tank to get by the Thunder in that second round of the playoffs and what was really, I thought, an entertaining back-and-forth series.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Irving's shot is good.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Paul goes in. Knocks down the 10-footer. Paul's got 6. We've got 1:13 left here in the first quarter. LeBron kicks to Love. Shot clock at 6. Here's Irving. And Cleveland again with the bucket. 59 seconds left in the first quarter. Crawford drives in. Knocks it loose. And the wide open shot from Paul. Again, Los Angeles.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Irving can't hit.
Yeah, that's a low percentage shot right there.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, he's got to be thinking out there a little better. Make the pass in that situation. Don't force a bad shot.
For the Clippers, Hawes comes in for Jordan. And Chris Douglas-Roberts subbed in for Barnes. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
DeAndre Jordan has always had a knack for the incredible, and it usually manifests itself in his dunks or blocks. But last year he committed himself more on the defensive end, and it really made a difference for him.
And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Hawes. Blocked. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong.
On the wing, Jamal Crawford. Fires from 14. Here's Griffin. And there's the rejection. Here's James. That's in there. Love with the assist. 6 points for LeBron.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
Both teams. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
And they're really keying in on getting as many good shots inside the lane as possible. They're doing a nice job of not just settling for outside looks.
Yep, I agree. I mean, they're working it inside and doing it with intention and purpose.
Irving and Waiters, the guards. The two stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now, here is Irving. A 23-point game for him in the win against Chicago. Here's Love. Lets it go from 14. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
He is just so good from that range, guys.
You know, never mind with the height advantage he had there.
Crawford's shot is good.
Guys, that's his territory out there in the corner. I mean, when he works himself into that spot, he's usually right on target.
Everything appeared to be lined up for Cleveland to get back in the playoffs last year, but that just wasn't the case. A lot of what-ifs for them last season.
And with another top pick on the roster, Kevin, and a youthful team, they were a popular pick before the season to play postseason games, but they still needed some seasoning.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, gentlemen, if you ask Coach Doc Rivers about DeAndre Jordan, he's going to say something along the lines of, he can single-handedly change a game with his defense. I genuinely see traits of Bill Russell. Jordan said, to be compared with somebody like that, I take it to heart. Defense is my first, second, and third priority. I know that Doc instilled that in me. Kevin?
There's greatness and respect to be had doing the dirty work, Doris. Thank you. Back to James. Dishes it to Love. Kicks it out to LeBron. Goes up again. And the layup is up and in. LeBron's got 5 points in the quarter.
And after that last game, Clark, I'm not surprised to see him so hot. He's got it rolling right now. He's in the Lakers' shadow. For the second season in a row, the Clippers were the best team in L.A.
And Matthew Dellavedova is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Farmar.
Overall, they've just been frigid from outside. I mean, they've got to find a way to get better shots. And they've got to make sure their best shooters are taking those shots. Otherwise, I don't know if they can turn it around.
Dellavedova kicks to Murray. He feeds it to Miller. The dish to Thompson. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Dellavedova. His three-pointers off the mark. Clippers trail by 6. Farmar dishes to Douglas Roberts. And that one, no good to start him off on the night.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Miller again. It's Douglas Roberts. Just 5 on the clock.
Very porous defense down there by the hoop. He probably should make that one.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That one is off. Well, the Cavaliers largely underachieved last season. And a big part of that was constantly dealing with distractions the entire season, it seemed.
Yeah, it certainly appeared that way. It was always something with players fighting in-house or items getting leaked to the media and causing things to get stirred up. It's very hard when those distractions are circulating for you to be effective.
Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Marion. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. 16 seconds left in the second quarter. Paul passes to Jordan. Down low. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Paul.
Chris Paul.
Barnes has got his first basket.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
Oh, it's off the...
Second quarter ends in a tight one. Cavaliers lead by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena.
What a game for LeBron. He has 11 points and a steal. This is something special. I mean, he hasn't missed a single shot.
It's hard to find words to describe it.
So for the Clippers right now, Crawford and Barnes filling out the wings. Blake Griffin down low and DeAndre Jordan. And it's Paul in at the point guard position.
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice-looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
Yeah, no question, Kevin. Great awareness and a terrific finish.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep. Yeah, you got that right, Kevin. He's such a reliable finisher. Well, Chris Paul breaking Magic Johnson's record last season with 13 double-doubles to start the season. That's points and assists we're talking about. You know, anytime you're mentioned in the same breath as a Hall of Famer, that's a pretty good thing.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, gentlemen, the Clippers were sold this offseason for a staggering $2 billion. That's about 4 times more than the Kings sold for 1 year prior, and more than 7 times what the Sixers sold for in 2011. What happened? About a third of the league's teams have sold within the last 5 years. As they've sold out, guys, it's becoming a seller's market.
Only so many teams to go around, Doris. Thanks. And Chris Paul finishing last season as the NBA's leader in assists per game. His 3rd time achieving that mark.
Yeah, and he's been in the top 5 in that category pretty much since he came into the league. You won't find any better than Chris Paul as a point guard.
And Waiters with the stuff.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
The drive by James.
Now you're talking about a power surge. That's how you power that thing down.
He went hard to the hoop, Clark, and didn't disappoint when he got there.
No, there's no need to be passive. I mean, you've got to attack.
Crawford outside. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 6 assists here tonight. James kicks to Love. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Jordan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Paul dishes to Griffin. Kicks it out to Paul. 6 to shoot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Understanding how to create angles to get his shot off. But he's young and there's
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Man, I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I'd say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Boy, smooth and graceful. How about the hang time? That's impressive.
Griffin goes in. Bank shot, no good. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
Some hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
it's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
Oh, boy. Whipped cream, cherry on top. It always comes back to dessert for Clark.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Blatt as he addressed his team. He told them, the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to lose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
That shot by Griffin, no good.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
It's LeBron with the drive. The kick out to Irving. Here's Waiters. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Right wing. Here's Griffin. And stolen by LeBron. Now, here is Irving. Thompson outside to take the lead. And the layup is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 1. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stat for the Cavaliers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight.
James. Good.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Paul with the ball, and it's Waiters picking him up. Here's Jordan. Oh, draws the hard foul, and he'll head to the line.
Just an amazing game for Jordan. 11 rebounds. He's contributed 3 points from the line, too.
Yeah, those are always easy points. I mean, when you can get to the line and knock them down, sometimes that's the difference in the game, Clark. That miss at the line might stick in his craw for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
Over to the wing. Love in the post. Griffin on him. Irving attacking. Just 5 to shoot. Money!
Well, they're having major trouble dealing with the problem.
Well, they're still within reach, but they need a hoop pretty much every time down the floor.
Well, they've got a little life, but they better execute every time.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he does get the second one. And that narrows the gap to 1. Here's LeBron. And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Well, you do what you have to do to extend this game and try to get the ball back.
In this situation, clock management crucial.
And they go to the intentional foul. It's the first that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
And the free throws make things a lot more simple for them. Now you just have to guard against the three-pointer.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're losing by 3. We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Well, they've got 2 options here. They can go for the 3 and the tie, or the quick 2 and the foul.
I like the idea of going for the quick 2. Take it to the rim, and that wouldn't be a bad way to approach this situation.
So both teams making some changes here. We've got 13 seconds left in the game. And it's Paul penetrating. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. Good on both.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does. And that could be huge in a tight game like what we have here.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Penalty situation.
It's the first that will put them up by 2.
At the line for 2.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're down by 3. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Well, down 3, you don't necessarily have to go for the 3. You could go for the quick bucket and then the foul.
I'm not sure. I mean, in this situation, I think they should look for the 3, Steve. I mean, try to tie this thing up. You've got 3-point shooters. Let it fly.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. And both free throws good from Paul. And an intentional foul there stops the clock. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And the Clippers making a change here. The second one is good. Getting both at the line. It's a 3-point game.
And a chance here to send it into overtime.
Need a 3.
So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome. This team kept their emotions in check and got it done.
Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.